Back after 2 weeks. If you guys wonder why I was gone for so long, I basically had a concussion, fell on my head, so had some brain injury, stayed in the hospital for a few weeks. And after that, kind of took some time to find myself again, to go back in the grind. However, a few things changed. So, first of all, I want to talk about how I'm gonna continue this channel. Essentially, I'm gonna keep posting trading recaps for the next couple, 2, 3, 4, maybe even 6 months, just to document the journey. So the main goal of the channel is basically just documenting the process for the first step, and after I did that, I can actually switch content. But first of all, I have to prove myself that I'm profitable. I have to prove myself that I can actually stick through this journey for a longer period of time and not just throw everything away after it doesn't work after 2 or 3 months. So I'm just gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna switch from New York session to London session. This is the first point. And strategy is also a little bit sharper now. So even though I did not post the last days, actually I was able to collect a good amount of market experience. And this is also, if I can give you any advice at the beginning, market experience is the most important thing out of all the different aspects you can find in trading. I mean, you can write books about one strategy, you can study that strategy until you die. But at the end of the day, you have to get market experience. You have to learn about chart patterns. And I'm not meaning chart patterns in a way of, oh, there's a doji candle to the downside, now let's sell. I mean, you actually have to understand how the market moves and why the market moves in the way that it does. This will give you the best baseline for trading. And from there on, if you master psychology and combine that with your own strategy, you're basically free to go. So if you're wondering what I've drawn to my desk here, it's basically something that I think about all the time, basically, when I see people that are successful, or I read about people, and then I just, they all tell you basically the same thing. They're all telling you that before you actually come up, you have to fail. And that's just some basic Instagram reel, TikTok knowledge, saying. I know it sounds pretty much, it sounds pretty basic to say that, but if you think about it in a deeper way, right? Failing doesn't mean you start a business, it doesn't work, you start another one and it works, and then you can say, okay, right, I was down, I had nothing, and then I came up. Failing essentially means that over a period of time, you exponentially fail lesser and lesser every day. So if you fail 100 times, it is what it is. The next 100 times, you might fail 99 times out of those 100. And the next one, you might fail 80 times out of those 100. And if you can manage to exponentially small and shrink that portion of losing, then that's real growth. And this is also a very important main point for trading, because trading is a boring game. It's not fun. You basically wake up at a certain time, you analyze the chart, you try to find daily 4-hour, 1-hour bias, you try to stick to your strategy, you have a boring risk management, and in the first few months you don't see any money. This is just how it is. So it's a long-term game. And yes, so I'm gonna post more often now. Basically main goal is to post every 2 or 3 days like it was in the beginning. Hope I don't fall on my head again. And with that being said, I hope you guys have a blessed weekend. Whatever you guys doing, whatever you're grinding on, just stay true to yourself, and I'm gonna catch you in the next video.